What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 70 of my Rapid Rating Climb series, and we are on a journey to 800 Elo. If you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into today's game. Alright, get some tunes on. There we go, got the stream up, and let's get into the 10-minute pool. Ramonov. Good luck, brother. I'm gonna start with d4. We are going to London. Play e3 next move, more than likely. Get my knights out. Alright, so he wants to play this move. I think we can just go ahead and thwart that right now. He didn't want me to pin his knight, so I had a feeling he wanted to set up this fork. But my pawn stops that. Now I would like to get this knight developed and this bishop developed, either to here or to here. One of those two squares. Haven't really decided yet. Definitely not there now, but we can develop. Okay. So this looks like a pretty good move now. If he takes, actually in that scenario I take back with the pawn is what I have learned. But this also looks alright as well. Could also hunt his bishop. It's not the worst move in the world. Could bring this knight over into here, which is not a bad idea either. Also, I have my queen that could come out and attack this. I think we'll just do this and get ready to castle, just finish developing. And then I can think about alternate ideas here shortly. This knight definitely wants to be on this square. I think now we'll go for it. So I'm not going to ever take that knight with this knight. This knight is here to stay. And I can recapture with this pawn if necessary. So I want this knight. And I want him to recapture with that, potentially. I don't know. My heart is beating out of my chest right now. Feels crazy. I don't know if that's that good of a move, but... If I take this, it just messes up his pawn structure. What other moves do we have in this position? I don't think this was actually that good of a move. If he does something like that, maybe it was an alright move. But I think this is the move. And then maybe we can trade off the light squared bishop. Start getting some pieces off the board. He wants to fork my pieces. So we will threaten the queen. And then this becomes a threat as well. Winning the bishop, or getting the bishop. And then we're feeling a little bit better about our stay. I think that was pretty nice. All right. So, where to go from here? Maybe threaten the queen. Keep her guessing. So now this pawn is kind of what I thought he was going to do. This pawn is weak. I need to castle my king. I did all that without castling. Definitely not the best way to go about things. Stupid connection. Sure, I'll move a rook over right now. Which I might just give check. We can trade off the queens that way. Yeah, I think if he brings a rook over, I'll just give check and we'll trade queens right away. I think that is what we will do. I need to be careful about this knight doing stuff, but I think I'm alright. Oh my gosh, my connection. Okay. I guess I'm okay to trade. I feel like this is just a winning move right here. right? I mean, he can threaten my queen, but I can just... Well, maybe I can't slide over, actually. He can threaten my queen, but I'll take with the check. And then I can move my queen. Yeah, boy. That's a good one right there. So, lots of things we can take. I think I'll take this. Let's see. Want to come back here? Do we want to just slide all the way over to here, maybe? Get my rooks out would probably help this be a little easier to start gobbling up some things. But they need to address the problem at hand right now. He's setting up a checkmate. Let's see, what do I have? Let's not be too silly. Should probably play that move. Be smart, but he doesn't have anything right now, so could also just unpin my king. But he's got a hanging knight right now, so this protects it. This wins me material. We just need to force trades. We're completely winning. We have all the material advantage in the world. This game went pretty smooth. So let's see how he defends this. Come on, bro. I believe in you. This is a resignable position, probably, even at my low elo. I hope they don't stall out the whole clock. That would be sucky. Okay, so they defend the knight that way, which is probably pretty smart because I wanted to do something a little different. So I think if I come here, can't take, okay. Maybe we'll just double the rooks. I could also just push this pawn and threaten this knight. I'm thinking about doubling the rooks and backing my bishop up. Just keep my king safe. All right, what do we have? Thinking about just doing that. Pin the knight would after this happens, maybe. Yeah, I was about to say hanging my bishop. So that was pretty good. Probably could have finished him off a little faster. Oh my goodness, come on. Takes a while for game analysis sometimes. Come on. Are you serious? Come on now. What is going on? Of course you can't be reached. Here we go. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna do something about my internet here soon, guys. So I played with 80.8% accuracy. They played with 70.8. We can get right into it. I played a London. I played this move early because they were threatening this with their knight, defended by, which is attacking this square. And that forks my things unless I want to lose my queen for it, and none of that is worth it. So we played that just to stop the knight from even thinking about it. The reason I really thought he was going to do it is because he stopped my bishop from pinning, kind of like saying, hey, I want to use this knight in real life, which I didn't do in this game, but I typically like to rotate my knights in. It works. Bring my knight out, I bring my bishop out. I bring the knight all the way forward. I love this nest for my knight. This was, I knew, not a really good move. Okay, just screw it. Attack the bishop. He has no good squares. If he takes, I take. And we can just attack the king. Pawn storm. That's awesome. Yeah, I would never have played that. But this was not the move I would have played. I probably, in this position, instead of playing that, could have just brought my knight over immediately. I could have tried to trade off the bishop, which is pretty smart. The bishop pretty much has to trade, right? Like, I mean, it can come back, but I don't think that's a good move. So, I mean, it could come in here, I suppose, but I would take it. So, that would have probably been a better move. It's a decent move. Pretty good. So. Yeah. Okay. So, back to the review. Anyways, I did this. They blundered. This straight up loses a knight. It was hanging. I didn't see it immediately. I kind of was thinking about this for a minute because I was like, I kind of weakened my knight over here. But this move was like, oh, wait, what are we doing here? So I took, then we started causing all sorts of mayhem. Check to the king with protected by my bishop. I take the bishop, he takes, that was a missed opportunity. Just doing this right away would have been better. I just didn't like, so like, I moved my knight there, they recaptured with the bishop, I took with the pawn, and he just captured my pawn. The other way I would have been a little more defended, right? So if I just done this, he comes in here, I'd take right with the pawn, so he wouldn't even do that. It just stops that altogether. Okay, so I get it. Knight was a little bit worse of a move. But now I threaten the queen, gain a little tempo. I then decide to take the pawn, which is the best move. This is a fun move. I skewer, take with check, take the pawn. I thought this pawn was better to give this check, but in hindsight, I think this one might have just been an all-out, a little better move. Getting my rook in, and we would have just been OP on this rank. So the best move was to give check. I'm pretty sure here. Oh, okay, that was the best move. So I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, I like this move because I'm trying to get that pawn. And I take the pawn. And they kind of just do a little wildness here. I bring my queen all the way back. He comes down like that. I bring my rook up. I go for the check. Double up the rooks. Back here, not the best move. Coming up here would have been the better move. Okay. Doing something like that, maybe. And he proceeds to hang his rook, basically. Which the computer says that's fine, but, I mean, you see it's mate in 19. I don't see mate in 19, but I definitely feel like I'm in a completely winning position here. Also, would have just taken, could have just traded everything, but he hung his, I thought he was going to take here, and we would have just kind of traded a bunch of stuff, and I would have had my bishop and more pawns at the end. 1150 rated, apparently. I feel like I played pretty well. I feel like he played kind of poorly. But it's alright. I have those games too. I've been kind of slacking here recently, but we're almost at 800 now, 782. This is the highest rating I've been since I started this journey, which, like I said before, I started at way too high of a level. I was not rated 800 when I first started playing, so I lost a lot of elo quickly. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.